Visionary.
Leadership.
Visionary leadership. Once upon a time, I used to make sales calls and tell them about this great company. And then they would say, well, how many people work there? And then I'd say, well, right now it's just me. And then they say, it's nice to meet you. And then take me to the door. Companies like Kodak or other large corporations were very vertically integrated. So they would do all their engineering at their central engineering units. And I got this vision that there would become a time when large manufacturing corporations would outsource their engineering. And so I started, and at the beginning it was really tough sailing. It was 8 months before I got the first contract to do anything. But the concept is that we will design and fabricate and install manufacturing plants. So if you want to make cheese or eggs or paper or implanted medical devices or glass or automobiles, whatever you want to make, we have chemical, mechanical, electrical engineers and software people, and we have welders and pipe fitters and electricians. When we started Optimation, the philosophy was work should be fun. You should come to work when you want to, leave when you want to, just make sure you make the clients happy. And we did things like put in a daycare, completely flexible hours, a gym for the employees to work out, and as few meetings as possible. The idea is be productive and live your life around the needs that you have.
I would say I certainly am leveraging the accomplishments of those that came before me as well. When I first started with Paychex, I was focused on our mobile applications, and I think today we consider a business of having a mobile application as really nothing that extraordinary. But several years ago, that wasn't the case, and so Paychex kind of made the investment there to roll a mobile app out into the market and funded it with dedicated teams. So they had made that decision when I came upon it. It was really about, hey, how can we take that and really grow it, really get more strategic about what we did through the mobile channel. The consumer trends are clear that people use all sorts of devices, and the thing worth mentioning is that we really think that those consumer trends are driving expectations of what an experience should be in business applications as well. So kind of gone are the days when an application like Paychex might be seen as purely administrative. Hey, it's a part of people's day-to-day oftentimes to access the capabilities we offer. They're expecting it to be as simple and as elegant as Amazon, Facebook, Pandora. So that's what we're competing with in terms of expectations of experience. So we work hard to make it as simple as those things.
It was February of '94 that I became part of Entree, and by coincidence, that was the same time frame that EDS provided all of IT services for Xerox. And at the time, they were a hardware purveyor, and I recall a meeting and said, if we're going to change a direction, I think computer services is where we need to be. And the reason for that is if such a large company like Xerox with all their resources was willing to outsource IT, how about smaller, medium-sized companies and their needs? When I came aboard with Entree, there was less than 10 people. So, and me and Mark comprised 2 of them. So in terms of providing general direction and leadership and change, it was a very informal company. And frankly, we've remained that way through the years. Very much a management by walking around style. My crystal ball sees about 6 months ahead, and that's about it. And anyone who, I believe, sees more than 6 months, God bless them. I don't know how they could possibly do it in an industry that is just as fluid as ours, and with changes that are both that are so unexpected.
Walt Disney.
Bill Gates.
Steve Jobs.
George Lucas.
And me.
And me.
And me.